Hello, everyone. Good evening. Hello. So, thumbs up video. May mumu dito. Hello, good evening, everyone. Hello, welcome to my live stream. Ano ba yan? May mumu dito. Diyos ko, Lord. Hello. Welcome to my live stream. It's 9:02. Good evening from the Philippines. Hello. I've come to marry you. Tell me when I sign the marriage certificate. I would love to share new experiences with you that would make you remember me always. Make work fun. Ano ba yan? Good evening. Hello. Welcome to my live stream. So, hello po. Good evening. Live stream din si Sir's Mascarados. Nagka-live stream na ka. Diyos ko, Lord. May mga premiere pala sila. Patay. Hindi ako nakapunta sa premiere nila. Good evening, Sis Irene. Thank you so much. Hindi ako nakapunta sa inyong mga premiere ni Ate Arlene. Good evening, guys. Hello. Welcome to my live stream. May mga premiere pala itong mga to. Lord. Good evening, everyone. So our topic for today is very common for OFW. Sis Irene, may gustong ano dito, mabasa mo sa taas. Buang na to. Mabasa to. Mabasa to ni Jeff. My God. May mumu ka agad. Kabubukas ko lang. Good evening, Sis Irene. Pasensya na po. Hindi ko napunta ng iyong premiere. May mga premiere. Wala kayo ni Ate Arlene. Lord. Na nasa labas kami with my kids today. Motherhood time today. Galing kami sa labaas. Good evening, guys. Hello. Thank you for waiting. Good evening po. Grabe ito, may gusto mga pangasawa. Udas ako dito kay Jeff. Good evening, guys. Hello. Kaya nga eh. May manliligaw na naman. Alam niya ito. Walang magawa sa buhay. Walang magawa sa buhay ito. Yan, wala siya. Huwag mo dadamitin. Kaya nga eh. Nakatakot. Wala kang live ngayon, Sis Irene? Mula umaga? Si Ate Arlene, men, kanina, nakita ko. Ikaw, wala kang live. Hindi ka nag-live. Si Ate Arlene, nakita ko yung isa niyong channel. Wala, kaya pala. Isilip ko, wala. Pero yung premiere, hindi ko na, nakita ko lang ngayon na, wala na, tapos na. Dumating kasi kami, bang oras, 8:30 ata yun, magkalas 9 na, wala na. Tapos na ata premiere. Anong oras ang premiere? 8:40 kami dumating pa. 8:40. Ay, Diyos ko. Good evening, guys. Welcome to my live stream. Hello. So, guys, our topic for today is about OFW. Gagi talaga to. Walang galang to. Nangangasawa ka agad. Hindi muna nagmamagandang gabi. Asawa ka agad ang ano eh. Ano hiya? Di man lang kumakatok. Good evening po. Good evening. Welcome, welcome to my live stream. Hello. Let's wait for the others. Common. Common mistakes of an OFW. I was an OFW. Mabasa ni Jeff to. Walang hiya to. Oopsie, wait lang. Guys, wait lang. Good evening po. Hello, hello. Ano ba yan? So, any one of you guys here an OFW? Tada! Wait lang. Hello po, 2 million viewers in the house. Good evening. Good evening, good evening. Sabay ng ulan, bumubuho sa iyong ganda. Kasabay ng hangin kumakanta. Maribang minsan pa. So hello guys, good evening. So my topic for today is about OFW, the common mistakes of an OFW. So first, OFW. OFW means overseas Filipino workers. So Filipinos who are working abroad. So there are common mistakes that uh, usually happens for an OFW. Like me, I was an OFW for 13 years. So there are lots of mistakes that an OFW experience. So good. Hello, Sir Bill. Kumusta po? Kumusta? Good evening. So my topic for today is about OFW. So I am OFW. I experienced as an OFW for 13 years. So yeah, first and foremost, the reason or the common mistakes of an OFW, I also work in Malaysia. Ah, Malaysia. So you are not OFW because you're not a Filipino. You are overseas worker only. Because OFW means overseas Filipino worker. There's Filipino and OFW. So you are only OW overseas overseas worker. So first and foremost, the very common thing, yes, I mean USB, yeah. So the very first thing, especially these are intended for Filipinos, okay? So the first one is, of course, not saving money. So even me, when I first, how is hubby? Upstairs doing some for the tax. He's been in his office for how many hours already? He's fixing his tax because it's almost I know April. April. So he's trying to tomorrow. He will be with me with my live stream. So every Sunday he is with me. So we love to watch your love to watch your videos. No, Sir Bill. So yeah, you let's go back to the topic. So yeah, OFW usually, especially during the first time, wow, over 1K subs now. Thank you. I monetized already, Sir Bill. I monetized already. So um uh I thank you so much because you helped me a lot. So YouTube sent me something that says like um, if I there was a threshold. What do you call that one? The $10 something. I have to have that $10 something. Nice. So you got the chats I sent. No, it's still in YouTube. Super chats still in YouTube. Maybe if I have this $10 for the AdSense. Hello, good evening. OMSR. Great sharing like that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, nice to. So you got the chats I sent. It's still there. So maybe after the AdSense for $10, I think. I don't know. Maybe YouTube will send me something, and I think it's a long process because maybe they will ask for uh, ATM, something like that. So as a Filipino FW, what was your work? I was just a nanny, Sir BL, before, but I finished college. I was a commerce graduate major in business management, and I went to Saudi Arabia as a nanny. So yeah, I was just a nanny before. So okay, the first thing that very common mistake of a Filipino overseas workers are not saving money, especially when you are just first, like when you're first OFW, you're enjoying your money. Seems like you are happy that you are an OFW. If you didn't think of your future, because usually OFW they send everything. So Anani, you fall in love with the kids, then have to leave. Yeah, because also I have a very weak heart, but I've been there. Of course, you build a relationship already, even though the kids are so naughty at you. They are really the kids don't know what the word no mean. So you have to follow. They are free from everything. So yeah, of course, we build a relationship because we're just human beings. So when I left you, every like crying and everything like that. So that's the weakness of OFW. I was taking care of children, which is not mine, while my children, nobody take care. And my mother, of course, and my mother take care. So yeah, usually that's the common mistakes of Filipinos as an OFW. They don't save money. They just realize like for how many years that they've been working there. Like for example, in your second contract or third contract, before you realize, you experience first how how's the feeling of coming back home without money. So you will feel that way that, oh, I think I have to save, something like that. You will realize after how many contracts, like maybe three, third contract, or because we usually go home like after 2 years. We have a vacation after 2 years. So usually like that. So actually like you will send and send your money, send and send after like your vacation time. Like for me, during my vacation, um uh, we have this the vacation like 1 month. If you have 1 month vacation, that's a 3 months. You will They will give you for the whole month salary in advance, and also plus you have the salaries, like for example for the last month of the like finished contract already. That's the time that you will save that money just to go home. And it depends to your boss. If your boss is a very good boss, they will give you extra and plus your vacation paid money. Yeah, that's the very common mistakes of Filipino. Thank you, Mama Wing. Good evening. Thank you for the thumbs up. So that's the common mistake as an OFW. Really, it's really happens in real life. That's also my experience on the first like for example first contract, because I have six contract. I think six, something like that, six contract. So during my first contract, but that was the second because I had a very bad experience in my first employer before. The Arab people are, they're not the same. There are Arab people that they want to swallow. Even just looking at you, they want to swallow you. Swallow, I don't know if you understand that. There are really like that kind. They are aggressive, and then maybe I don't know why they are like that. Some of them. And my first employer, I didn't finish my contract, and then I reapply again. After my father died with cancer, I reapply again. So I go back abroad to raise my kids because I have two kids that was still small. Go back abroad again, apply again. And then that's the time that I stayed for 13 years. But for my first employer, I just stayed for like 9 months because the father of my boss, uh, it's like he's like a cat. Sometimes the cat, if the cat smells food, they want to they want to check what's the food. It's really bad experience, in short. Bad experience, very bad experience. So, and also my madam before, she was really terrible. So she felt jealous. So jealous, so much jealousy. So going crazy. So in short, it wasn't good employer. So I just stayed there for 9 months. Plus my father was that time like in a stage four, so I need to go home, and this kind of stuff. So I just remember about that. So the second employer that I had, that's the employer that stayed for 13 years, and it was good. That's why I stayed there for how many years. So the only thing that on my first a contract for 2 years. So I didn't save money. So when I go home, I just had 1 month when I go home for. But before I go home, I sign a contract for another year, 2 years contract before I go for a vacation. So yeah, I just have money when I go for a vacation, like 1 month plus the paid month that I will stay in Philippines. So 2 months. That's the only money that I have. Yeah, that's the only money that my pocket money home to come home. So yeah, and then as an OFW, because it's first time that's OFW, so you are like you're thinking that the everybody's thinking that you have lots of money because you are OFW. So also there's an attitude of being an OFW that you spend here, spend there, spend here, and spend there, and after 2 weeks you don't have money anymore. So you don't have money anymore. You will just stay there for 1 month, and just 2 weeks your money was gone. It's just like oink, because family will treat your family. You will take them out of going outside, outings here, outings, celebration here, celebration there, and then in just 2 weeks time, your money is finished. So you want to go back to abroad quickly because you don't have money. And sometimes there is really an attitude of Filipinos that we tend to borrow some money. So when we go back abroad again, then you will pay for your debts and everything. That's the attitude for OFW. Like for example, also you have this for a gift for yourself. You have some accessories because in Saudi Arabia the quality of gold is very good. So we usually buy jewelries like what do you call necklace, something like that. But then when sometimes when you run out of money when you are on your vacation, you will bring your jewelry to the no, to the pawn shop. So just to have money, you pawn your jewelry. So it's really happens in real life. So especially if you have already emergency, you need to pawn your accessories. So that's in real life, and it's based on my experience. So before you realize that you need to save money, you will experience first the hardship or the feelings of having or nothing left or no savings at all. So it's very important to an OFW to save money while you are working, because if you come home suddenly or you get sick or you get whatever is the problem, so you have something to use. Because if you are just sending the whole salary the every month, so what else will be left from you? What if you it happens like you get sick and you cannot work, and or there's a problem, suddenly your boss will send you to Philippines. At least you have savings if you have savings. But if you don't have, it's really a big struggle. It's hard because sometimes OFW, we call them as one day millionaire because we spend so much sometimes in enjoying. It's because we miss the thing. We miss the enjoyment here in the Philippines. We miss the celebration. We miss everything. So sometimes when we come back home, we enjoy, but without realizing that while we are enjoying, we are losing so much money. So really, it's important to save money while you are abroad, while you are working as an OFW. So this is just the reality talk. Being an OFW, you need to save money while you're still there. It's not bad to, of course, because you are there. Of course, you are there to support your family, but you should have also set aside. You should set aside for yourself whatever happens for yourself. Like for example, if you are suddenly sent to Philippines, you have something, even though it's just a small every month to save. Like you will just save a little portion of your salary. At least you have something to take whenever there's accident or suddenly go home or not work at all, or you cannot work. So that's common mistakes of OFW, especially for those who are first timers. So at the very first time, we should discipline ourselves to set aside for us in the future. Even though a small amount, it will become bigger, and it will be a big help in the future. So yeah, because the attitude of Filipinos, we have lots of celebrations, we have lots of expenses, so we should think about that. To me now, this is the thing that this is the age that I realize about this kind of stuff. Yeah, so it's very important to save money while you are an OFW. So or you can invest a good investment too. So yeah, so also, the second thing that when you wait lang, when you are in the Philippines, like for example, if you are having a vacation, we have this attitude of Filipinos that um, we what do you call, overspending. Wife Ryan says hi. Hello, Ma'am Reyna, Rayan. Ma'am Rayan, good evening. How are you? Kumusta po? Shout out to you, Ma'am Rayan. I'm talking about OFW here. Parang tanga dito. Daldal ng daldal, Ma'am Rian. Thank you so much, Sir Biel. So this is just based on my experience also, and for those of you guys who are OFW, so a little bit hint or a little bit advice for OFW. This the usual or common mistakes of an OFW. So also we have this attitude to overspending when we come for a vacation. Overspending like just to impress others, that because they're thinking, some Filipinos thinking that their mindset when it comes to OFW, this is just lately that they realize that OFW is very hard and it's not that much money that they have salary, something like that. So but lately the mindset of the people are being like they have already knowledge about being OFW because of the internet or media influence. So they're trying to explain or experiences. They are already they can read or they can watch some videos about OFW life. So especially for the nannies, for the housemaids. So this kind of work is so hard, really. So Filipina has an attitude on spending. Yeah, sometimes like OFW, we have this attitude of overspending when we go for a vacation just to impress others. We have like that kind of attitude. But not all. I'm saying not all, but we have this kind of attitude sometimes just to impress others, especially when you are just first timer. I experienced that myself. So yeah, so yeah, and then after 2 weeks, really, you have already nothing. You finished your, I know, your pocket money already. So it's kind of oh my god, I feel regret at the it's just second week of the month. You have nothing already. You have nothing already. It's like you want to go back to work again as soon as possible. But your ticket is scheduled. Like for example, if you have 1 month, 1 month vacation, you have to wait. You have to wait for the schedule of your flight. It usually happens like you want to go back already because you don't have money. So it's really funny. I was thinking this today. I said I will discuss this one in my live stream tonight. I was really thinking. I said, what it comes to my mind to discuss this one in my live stream based on my own experience. So I say to my wife when she wants to overspend to look at all her friends who is better. It's there's nothing wrong to spend more if you have enough. But if you don't have enough, like you have nothing, that's just enough. Your money is just enough for for the needs or for the daily needs or the important things. You don't have to overspend. So yeah, it comes to the point. I don't know why we have this kind of attitude. So it's really the reality. It's real talk, especially for uh, nannies or just housemaids, because these are the lowest level of the salaries that they receive from Middle East, especially in Middle East. In Hong Kong, I think they have 30 plus nowadays. So in Middle East is the lowest kind of salary for the housemaids and nannies. So hi Annie, Sir Bill ask you how are you? PH expat. Sir Bill. Sir Bill. Fantastic. Sir Bill, Jeff said he is fantastic. He's trying to catch up trying to compute his tax.
I just finished my taxes and I
His
don't
tax.
owe any money.
Oh, really? so you don't have to pay. Wow, that's a good news, huh? Most of my Filipino family that are OFW, the hardest issue is coming home, and everyone that's what gift. Hi. Yeah, he said he is fantastic, Sergio. So yeah, that's a common thing. Really, honey, when I was here, like working on my YouTube, the TV opened itself. It was like that, and then that's the remote there, yeah. And then it opens, like suddenly it opens. Because you let it go and then it just goes off on its own. It gets hot. And it just comes No, it back was off. Really, I'm just telling you the truth. And then I went up to check you. Maybe you pressed the remote. Yeah, guys, the TV opened itself here. I ran to him upstairs. I asked him, honey, did you open the TV downstairs? I was alone here. My gosh. The ghost. Yeah, there's a ghost here. Oh. Mm. Really, I'm telling the truth. It was off and suddenly it opened. And it was James and Karen. I said, why Karen video? Really, honey, that's why I come to you. So, most expats do not have five to pay taxes, but we have to do the paperwork. Five to what's five to? But we have to do the paperwork. Yeah, Jeff already finished. He said he doesn't have to pay. He doesn't owe anything. So it's good because I think last year he paid like 10,000. I don't know. It depends on the stocks. Maybe I don't know about that. So yeah, FW, and then also um, one of the common mistakes is the we don't have this. Hello, bestie. Welcome to my live stream. Hello. Kuya Au, you're here. Kuya Au, thank you po. Good evening. Hi, hi, hi po. Magandang gabi. Magandang gabi po, Kuya Au. Meron ka palang ano dito. Thank you po sa pagdalaw. Thank you so much for coming to my live stream. Magandang gabi po sa iyo, Kuya Au. We left po nung isang araw na nanood ako ng ano mo, ng live stream. We left po, umalis po kami. So, but I let my laptop play in your video while you have live stream. So, bestie, good evening to you. Shout out, mega mega love. Shout out to Dennis is again. I'm tongue is twisted for your name and your maayong gabi, bestie. Did not want to miss the show. Wow. Show talaga. Good evening po. Hi, hi. Hello. Hello po, Kuya Au. Thank you so much. So, when living in Malaysia, we imported a Filipina housekeeper. The agent was amazed. We gave her her passport and phone. Wow. Yeah, you are a good employer. They are too controlling. There are employers that they are not giving their passport. But nowadays in Saudi Arabia, it's not allowed. It's illegal that you will not give the passport of the housemates. They should have their passport uh, every time because there are lots of, we call it mutawa, or police in Saudi Arabia, that sometimes they will check your documents, especially when you are outside. Yeah, in my second employer, during my first few months, or when I arrived there, they give me a phone also. So they are royal family. I was lucky with my last employer that I stayed for 13 years. They are too controlling. We got her a SIM so she could call home. We imported a Filipino housekeeper. The agent was amazed. We gave her her passport and phone. You are so kind. Yeah, during my first employer, I was just calling through landline, the landline that they have, and then I have to pay whatever I spent during my call to my family. So that was when I was just on my 30s, a long time ago. Long time ago. So guys, also we also let her take side work on her day of. Oh, that's a very good thing, Sir Bill. If employer is letting the housemaid have like a sideline, we call it sideline for Filipinos. Term of that is sideline or sideline. It's very good kind of employer if they let you work for sideline work outside. So good. You have a good heart. She would iron clothes of neighbors. Yeah, it's good. So she can have like another income. So what I did when I was an OFW, I was just selling some load. Like when I go outside, like uh, buying some stuff and then resell it to my coworkers. So that was my work. Hi sis, hello sis Cherry. Good evening. Wait lang, dumitan kita. Maya pa ako mag-play ng ano mo sis ha, kasi baka ano na, dami akong ipe-play. Okay na ako sa playlist. Noon ako muna playlist, baka makalimutan ko na naman. So, ang playlist ko nag-ulit-ulit. As in, I started like 7 o'clock in the morning. I know, 6 o'clock I think. And then just late finished like 6 o'clock already or 7 because we were outside maybe. That's the reason I just play like again and again, play again and again. So it's just like 15 hours. I don't know if it's right. So I just sent to the GC and then so I don't have any problem. It has never been legal, but they just kept the passport. It's common since a passport is owned by the country and not even a career. Nobody will ever keep my passport, not even a hotel. Oh, there are really employers in Saudi Arabia that they're keeping the passport of their uh, nannies or their housemates. They're keeping the passport of their housemates because they're thinking that they will run away from them. So it happens in Saudi Arabia. Um, bestie. It's real talk. So for those who are OFW that they're keeping the employers are keeping their passport, it's illegal. It's not. There are lots of housemates that experience like that. Kinda odd. My housekeeper first time OFW, she was kind of afraid to go out of the condo complex. Yeah, of course, because maybe if especially when we are first timer because we scared of had to take to the mall and let her see it was okay. Sometimes the reason is maybe we get lost, something like that, or oh, my wife's against kept her passport until I got mad and get it back to her. She was a singer. Oh wow, wow. I'm also a singer, Serbia, but the song doesn't like me. Malaysia. We went to Malaysia. Indonesia. Yeah, we went to Malaysia. Penang. That was Penang, Malaysia. Malaysia, there are lots of Muslim people in Malaysia, or yeah, it's 70% of the people there maybe is Muslim people. Song does song does not like me. Gago, song does not. I know when I hear about that with my ex, she was surprised about my explanation, but what can they do if they want to go there for work? You know, when I. Hmm? I know when I hear about that my ex, she was surprised about my explanation, but what can they do if they want to go there for work? Yeah. So, but it's your right to take your passport with you. If nowadays, like for example, nowadays, it's your right to tell them that you should take your passport with you all the time. Jopa, hello. Good morning there and good evening here. Hello, hello. I'm a singer, but everybody wishes I was. Hmm, that's the right term to say. No, Jopa. We lived in Penang 2 years. Ah, okay. Yeah. Penang is very big place. Yeah, Sir Bill. We just walk all around the port area and the port area of Penang. So it's there's an in Penang there's Little India. We went to Little India, and then we are roaming around and comparing the Little India in Singapore. But Singapore is like very crowded. But I don't know. Maybe in other part of Little India in Penang, it's really like it's not that crowded. I said it's there's really a big difference between Little India in Singapore and Little India in Penang. In Penang seems like nobody there that time. I don't know, maybe in other place because we just go around. Maybe we just missed the area which is crowded. So yeah, went there. Jeff usually, if we stop if we are in a cruise ship and we stop in one place, he really just want to walk and all over explore all over the area. So that's what he wants. Then when he realized and noticed that this is good, and then he will plan to have a vacation. Like for example, he's planning now maybe in May, maybe we'll go to Cambodia. He's thinking of going to have a vacation somewhere again in Asia. So 2 years. Nice place, yeah. It's nice place, Sir Bill. Talaga. I know hotels in China keep passport as well, so I don't go there. Hotel? Uh, your passport? How about if you just give them your ID? Because usually, yeah, sometimes there are hotels that they take your ID. Maybe they can take your ID, not your passport. Because it's dangerous, really. There are employees that uh, like careless. Maybe your passport will be lost and then misplaced na. You can go somewhere. Hmm. But the nicest Muslim you will ever meet. In Penang, Serbia, in Malaysia. Yeah, it seems like when we were in Penang, because we went there like 3 times maybe, but just through cruise ship. So we experienced to go there through cruise ship. Yeah, they're good people. So they're approachable also. Dami hotel, especially in Europe, will hold your passport. Oh, really? That's that's not good. How about if you want to go somewhere and they need your passport, then you don't have passport. They will to check out from the hotel. Oh my gosh! Here in the Philippines, I take I some of the hotels they will just get your ID and then return it back to you. It's just a proof. Thanks. So yeah, it's a kind of no, they just the no, they don't just make a copy. They keep it until you check out the hotel. Oh, that's not good. Meanwhile, the hotels are required to have station, so I'm not down with that. Oh, okay. So that's the reason why they are taking your passport. Malaysia is maybe that's the reason. So you don't have to worry if so, like the police is like you have done something wrong and you will go to the police. You will just tell them that my passport is in the hotel like that. So it's kind of hard, huh? Best. Oh, the food in Penang was the best. Nah, Jeff don't want to try some other food. To me, I want to try everything, but Jeff is very careful of the. Even though where we are at, he still wants the burger. Never hear that hotels in Europe do such. Then it's true, and it's getting worse. Oh, it's not good. Here in the Philippines, nobody take your passport. They will just check it and then return it back to you during your check-in. Police from my SPI in Malaysia are worse than PH, but also cheaper to briber. Oh, they also accept a briber, huh? Actually, here in the Philippines, one time, Jeff caught by the traffic enforcer that he has this violation, and I talked to the police. We can talk about this. Like it's just a mistake. He couldn't see. He couldn't. He has this bad, eyesight. So we just missed the that you the traffic light because Jeff turned suddenly turned. So I just talked to the guy, but I give him 1,000. So yeah, that's the thing in the Philippines. They will tell you, "Oh, mom, this is not allowed," but they will just put their hand, like under the wherever is the camera is. They will just put or put it inside. They will say, "Put it inside the booklet, mom," something like that. So that's their, that's the way they accept the money. So it's a kind of thing that to make you easier for the violation. I know it's not allowed, but really, if you are really loyal or let's say loyal to your work, you will not accept, but they still accept. So I don't want also Jeff to have record something record here because he's just a foreigner, so I don't want. So as long as I can deal with the problem, I will deal with them. So I'm the one who's talking. So every now and then, if there's any problem like in the port also I'm the one who explaining and make a deal, and so just have to talk and deal with the Philippine style dealing. So uh Serbia, Dennis, Germany, Belarus, Poland, they all ask for passport at hotels. Oh, how much money would you need per month to be considered rich in BGC? um Rich in BGC. Okay. So uh, last night, the guy told me from Illinois, he said, uh, how about if I have 300,000 a month? Like he has this, what do you call this one? Social security for 300,000 a month. So that's already considered as but usually it depends because BGC 4K a month. So 4K a month? I don't think so. There's 4K a month. Oh, you mean dollars? Dollars, yeah, 4,000 dollars. Yes, considered as rich because how much is it already in peso for 4,000? So yeah, you're considered as rich. But the other guy was asking me about 300 if wherever, if he was asking where he can live for his 300,000 budget. I told him that you can live in BGC also, so you can live wherever you want for that 300 budget. So yeah, in our mindset, if you are living in BGC, you are considered as rich already because only rich people can afford in BGC. So that's the mindset of Filipinos. I don't know for expats. One in BGC work a month. I carried this already. Um, yeah, the police hand you the booklet. Okay, wait. Here, 4K. It's international agreed that passport cannot be taken from anyone due to the requirement of identify yourself. Whenever asked, you can identify if passport is taken, which is a government documents. Yeah, it's true. Here in the Philippines, really, they just take it a little bit and then they return it to you. But sometimes Jeff forgot to take it back, but they call you because it's their responsibility if they lost. The Filipinos also is scared of sometimes the responsibility, so they try to return it to you as soon as possible because maybe it will be lost. It's a big problem. Other places uh, have that. You mean $2,000? Other places, yeah, you're right. Jopa, Serbian is right. He's right. Considered rich already. Now some other places, especially in the province. So other half. A girl on YouTube said 500,000 pesos, and in the province she said 50,000 pesos. In the province, 50,000. Yeah, because there are like you will 50,000 also you will it's already a bigger amount of money, especially for Filipinos. It's considered big amount of money already. But for you guys, as an expat, it's just a normal one or the cheapest way of living for you as an expat. But for Filipinos, 50,000 is considered already um, uh, a bigger amount of money to spend. So because they are also available for rent 10,000, 5,000 to 10,000, but it's just common place for Filipinos. If you can live in that places, then yeah, the police hand you the booklet to show the violation. You put money, hand back, and you are one. You're Yes, Sir Bill, that's true. Maybe you experienced that, yeah? So that's what I did to and you know what? He wants 3,000. He was explaining to me that, oh, your violation, like I forgot what the violation was. So you have two violation. You have to pay 3,000, 3,000. I said, oh, wow. So, and then I said, oh, really? 3,000, 3,000. You know what? He's already old. He's senior citizen. And uh, first time here in Cebu, so he doesn't know the places yet. So and also we have an important will supposedly now we were there supposedly we're late already. I said next time we will be careful. Next time we will be careful. And then I put First 500. I put 500. I said, I asked Jeff 500. I put 500. And then he said, Mom, your violation is this one and this one. This is 3,000. This is 3,000 or something like that. I said, I explained again. I said, you can have snacks and let us pass for now, and next time we will be careful. So, and plus 500. And then say, okay, mom, next time, please, and please be careful. And then I close the book and hand it. So, so the story is finished. So that's the way the Filipino, no. So, Sir Bill, you experienced that maybe because you know the process, huh? Not in my country, for sure. At most, they can take a copy and give the travel documents back right away. Right away. Where am I now? Where I'm so far already. So, what country? Sir Bill asked. I'm in Netherlands. So, Dennis place in all the world. You are in a good place. Maybe, but still boring place as well. Why boring? Then it's true. I live out in the province over a decade. Love it. Sure, 50K peso in the province, you can survive but not live. Yeah, for foreigners, sir, but for Filipinos, 50K is a big amount of money. But for foreigners, for sure, I'll say not enough. But if you are disciplined within yourself, so it's already a good budget. Yes, but if both partners would bring 50K, that makes 100K a month. Very good money for a household. Is that not the same in the West? Most families need two incomes per household. Yeah, but nowadays the mindset of Filipinos, they are already both working. But most expats, when they come to Philippines and retire here in the Philippines, most of them they don't want their partner to work, so they just want their partner to be with them all the time. Especially for those who marry or have partner that are very young, maybe they will think that someone will uh, someone will I know take their partner away from them. I just thought her estimates were way of $8,500 in BGC and 850 in province. Seems a bit extreme on both ends. 8,500. Wow, that's too much already. My gosh. How you will spend that kind of amount in BGC? Up to you. I remember the Jeff was looking for the condos in BGC that was too expensive before there were 25 million, something like that. 25 million, 20 plus million condos. We went there like when still he was looking for a condo. He doesn't want a BGC. True. If two are working and household is over 100K peso, nice life. Yes, that's true. The days that the wife would be solely take care of the kids is long gone. Yeah, nowadays they should work because whatever the man can do, also the woman can do both here in the Philippines. But before, the woman or the wife should be just, or we call it ilaw ng tahanan. So, yeah. That's too much for 8,500. $850 in the province just for Filipinos. But it depends. You can live also in the province, but as a normal Filipino thing, like normal Filipino. Because there are, especially in my place, there's a foreigner, young foreigner that live there. They don't have that kind of money because, as what I know, he's living with the parents of the Filipina. So they just spend like the Filipina was telling me that their budget for grocery like a month, the guy's giving her only like 15,000 a month. So and the family has rice. So the important thing for Filipinos is rice. So they have rice, so they don't have budget for the rice. So that's already a big part that of the budget that was taken. So as what you know, that rice is life in the Philippines. So it's a big savings already. If the one in the family is planting rice, so how much is, like for example, if you have a budget rice, one sack of rice for 1 month, two sacks of rice for 1 month, so how much is one sack of rice in the Philippines? A good kind of rice, like let's say 3,000 or 3,000 plus, or that's 7,000 already, or 6,000. So that's a big minus already for your budget for the month. So you just have to spend the rest for the viand, for the snack, something like that. But you cannot travel for your you cannot travel anywhere for your 50,000. You will just stay in one place. You can go to the mall, maybe probably, but you have to be like very, what do you call it, strict in your budget for 50,000. But still, you can live. But a normal Filipino, maybe that's what her point is for 8,500 and 850. So yeah, true. Dennis working in house all over happy. Okay, the days of the wife would be so okay. I read already this one. Wait, I'm sorry guys. I'm already ahead. I mean late for. So where am I now? Yes, Kanggan. Oo, syempre. Ko alam the police process dito. Haha. There is YouTuber living less than 300 a month. Huh? $300 a month? Okay, for I don't know how he does it. There's homeless people standing in a corner with a cardboard sign making that much a week, if not more. There was one expat that like begging some money, like opening the door, open and close the door for customers coming in and out from 7-Eleven somewhere in Manila, next Manila. So that was his way of earning money because the Filipina left him. Uh, so he has a problem. $300 a month. But for foreigner, $300 a month. But I for a foreigner. But if you just accept for a Filipino life, they can live. But still, you just because 300 for two only, two of you only. That's fine. But you just have to be really strict. Maybe you will just have dried fish sometimes, and then your food is budgeted very strict a budget like for 3 days, something like that. You have to divide. We Filipinos are very what do you call this one, very smart when it comes to budgeting, dividing of the food, especially if we don't have, if we have nothing. My wife is bored, so I let her run the water business. Jeff would not like you to work, but if you needed something to do, he would rather you work. Haha. Yeah, that's true. Oh, I have never worked. My constructions. It's I'm about the head. out to the golf course and I'll spend today what that YouTuber spends in a month. That's insane if you think about. Really, I can't even me. I can't really think that that's 300. Seems like you are just a normal worker, Filipino working in a like construction. So yeah, yes, the company maybe not 300, Jopa. Yes, that's combination of Filipina with a foreigner sets back the balance of 80 plus years back in time where one salary of and the man was enough. A foreigner may bring that kind of money a Filipino can do. Don't gamble on the golf course, Joe. I think he makes all his money from YouTube, which ain't much. Ah, I feel bad and give him $150, which isn't much money here, but half his total income. Oh, a good kind of a Jopa, kind-hearted person. Question: how does Jeff deal with the pressure you get from your family for help? Actually, my family is Jeff is strict. Okay, so Jeff is strict, very strict. He knows everything that how to. My family also, I explained to them that this foreigner don't want anyone like especially here, like in the house. I let them know that Jeff don't like people in the house, like staying here for a long time. So the allowance that he's giving me, the 30,000, I budgeted for my kids and for nanay. So whatever like I overspend or over like suddenly I have emergency. I have to take advance my allowance. So it will be deducted to my allowance for the next month. So that's he's very strict. He is putting the list what did I get this month, and if I over get or he trace because I don't take the money like whole 30,000. No, I'm just taking like for example my kids has exam today, so I will ask Jeff. I have the children have exam today, so I will show him the receipt how much to pay. So also the allowance that I'm giving to them. So I'm just taking that allowance for my kids to give to direct to my children. So that's the process. So I don't have to waste the money for any other stuff. So yeah, whatever. Like for example, if my YouTube wait lang ha, I'm so far already. Wait. Then combo default, money YouTube which ain't enough. Okay. 150 question house check. So my family never pressured Jeff for anything. But before, when Jeff was just new, like he's not giving me allowance, just visiting me, he bought my mother like what do you call bed, something like the bed that was just like a folding bed, so, and also uh, water bottle, something like that, the little stuff. So yeah, that's all. But when it comes to money matters for my family now. Question: how does Jeff with pressure you get from family for help? Because my family, nanay, my family, like for example, my brothers and sisters, they have their own work. They all of them has work. So nothing is asking from me now, like money. No, nothing. Because especially now, before when I was OFW, yes, they were asking from me money, but never asked from Jeff. So the allowance that I'm getting from Jeff, that's the allowance that I managed to spend to my family, especially for my kids. Wait lang. Hala, I'm too late already. Uh, is that combination of Filipina? Back balance by 8 years. I'm coming back and forth. Wait lang. This cursor is... Don't gamble on the... Okay. I'm sorry. I'm kind of messed up already. So Mike Rivers, as Philippines expat life coach is the name of his channel. Mike's Rivers, USX. Mike's Rivers as Philippines. I don't know that. I think if he gets pressured at all, many families do. Jeff is not pressured about my family because I told my family. Same. I give my wife 30k peso budget for her own things. Siyempre, I pay all her. That is her spending, coffee, etc. money. My wife likes to have and hold her own peso, so she gets an allowance. Yeah, your wife has no responsibility because you have no kids or bill. But me, I have children. I have college. So the 30,000, it's all, it's not enough sometimes. But sometimes like for example, if children, both of them have exams, so they are in private, that's a problem. They're in private. But Mark, my son will be finished this year, so I will get the budget will be lessened. So it's not that much headache if Mark will graduate. Only my daughter. Pay all her. Let's see, spending. Okay, my wife likes to have and hold her own peso, so she gets an allowance. Okay, have to go. Good night. Good night, Sir Bill. Thank you so much. Yes, and that budget they can give out however they want, which makes one happy. It's happier to give them than to receive. So giving budget without responsibility is a good thing anyhow. Yes, that's true. Yeah, I'm just thankful that Jeff is giving me that amount of money because my children needs it. So doesn't matter for me. I don't need anything. If I need anything, then I'll tell Jeff. Even my personal stuff. Sometimes, if I have still money, like for example, if I have remaining money and in my allowance, Jeff will give me. Like for example, if I want to buy anything from the supermarket, something like that. So he will give it to me. So yeah, okay. Any more questions? Good night, Sir Bill. Thank you so much. Regards to Mom Marina. So yeah, let's go back to the topic. What else did I forgot? So also, okay, for the OFW, okay, let's go back to the OFW topic. So there are instances that for OFW also there were some like what we call um, poor communication. So we should. Hello, Sis Irene. Good evening. Hello, hello. We should talk always to our family abroad, like for example to the OFW, because sometimes they feel really like uh, they are sometimes they're pressured in their kind of work, and then sometimes they are also they feel this homesick. Hello, Sir Billy's TV. Good evening po. Hello. Hello po. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you so much for coming to my live stream. So, Billy's TV. Okay. Thank you so much. Hala, ay na naman siya. My blue night again. Thank you so much, bestie, for my colorful night again. Color blue. Nako, spokening dollar pala dito, host. I need to. Nagbaka sakaling, ano lang, trying hard. Some of the people here are watching. They will not understand me if I talk in Tagalog. So I have to. Sana all na kami namimigay. Now, he's my bestie. he's, he's the one who uh, most of the time send me. And also Sir Bill. Shout out to Sir Bill and Jopa. So they're the one helping me. Just to help me grow my YouTube channel. They're the one help the channel grow. Salamat sa jacket, host. Thank you din sa pagpunta. Pwede po ba maglapag ng video dito, host? Oh, yes, yes, of course, yes. Yes po. Yes po. Ayan, okay. Bestie, Dennis, you can, ano, you can help Billy's TV if you want. So everybody, guys, if you want to help, press like, subscribe, and what else? Watch the channel of Billy's TV. Don't worry, kukonek ka sa kanila. Ano to eh. They are helping for. There are very good people in here now, so they will help you. Don't worry. Connect, guys. Connect to each other. You can subscribe them too. Subscribe them first. Uh, what else? I didn't read here. Yes, that's the budget they can give out however they want to make one happy. Okay, I read already this one. Sis Irene, good evening. Hello, hello. I forgot what did I say. Ano nga ba yun? Maayong gabi, Sir John. Hello. Welcome to my live stream po. We're talking about OFW. I don't know if you are familiar with the word overseas Filipino workers. So that's my topic for tonight. so I was an OFW before, so these are just based on my experience. So the topic is based on my experience. So we've been mentioning about the um, like reality talk of OFW. OFW is overseas Filipino workers. So these are just Filipino workers. I don't know about the other countries. So these are just Filipinos. So Filipinos, one of the common mistakes of a Filipino of W is not saving money while working abroad. So that's one also of the reason, and also the overspending when during your vacation time or when they go back to the Philippines, because we have this attitude that overspending just to impress others, because the mindset of Filipinos are like the mindset of Filipinos are they're thinking that, oh, this is OFW, he has lots or she has lots of money, so they're trying to tempt him or her just to say, "Oh, no, can you buy for us snacks? You are OFW for sure. You have lots of money." So the OFW sometimes the mind say, "Okay," because you're trying to impress others. So you let them or you give them what they need. So sometimes that's the mindset that we have. It happens to me. I admit that I did that before, overspending on chocolates and bringing some stuff to Philippines. That's very true. Yeah, to impress that, oh, I have chocolates. So I don't know why we have this kind of culture. I don't know in other country if they have like that. I think only in the Philippines that we try to buy some chocolates, some presents, whatever we can give, just to impress that I am OFW, I work abroad, I have money, something like that. it's so funny to think about that when you realize the reality of life uh, behind this mindset. So yeah, it's so funny to think about this kind of stuff. So chocolates. I know about that because of all Filipina nurses I worked with while working for the start of Illinois in the US. Yes, Surgeon. So that's very true. I don't know why we have this mindset. We have to, like, for example, if we travel back to Philippines, we came from the other country, or we will have our vacation. Our luggages is full of chocolates, for full of presents. I don't know you guys, like for example, you, if you come to other country, do you do that to your family or to your other friends or something like that? I think it's only Filipinos that are doing like this kind of stuff. And take note, sometimes we buy this expensive chocolates because if we buy this, the the cheap chocolates, they will talk behind your back. They will make gossip about you that the chocolate is only very cheap and it's so hard. It's not the kind of chocolate that we want. It's so cheap chocolate. I don't know why we have this kind of attitude. Really, it's so funny to think about it. Oh my gosh. Also the very important thing as an OFW, sometimes it happens, especially for housemaid, for nannies, for the skilled workers. It's okay because like OFW in Middle East, sometimes they don't have day off, they don't have rest day, they cannot go out. Some of them, they cannot go out. Like me, I can go out only like 3 times, 3 hours within a month. So for those family in the Philippines, they should talk, or they should communicate their OFW family in other country, because sometimes they feel like homesick. They are thinking, they're overthinking that especially if they have problems in the Philippines, they are thinking that, oh, what can I do? What Sometimes their mind is like, they are pressured at work. So it's really important to have communication with them, to let them their mind relax, or feel at ease, or feel love at home back to Philippines, not just talk about money. That, like for example, someone is asking money, and the OFW can't give the amount that they want. So, and then the family here in the Philippines, they will say, "Oh, he's really not good. He's like this," and so on and so forth. So they should not do that for the OFW, because they are being pressured sometimes at work. Plus, they are being pressured to come back to the Philippines. So it's not that good. That's why there are some OFW, especially in the Middle East, they commit suicide because they cannot control their mindset, their thinking. So they lost their mind sometimes. So they give up. So it's very, very important to talk to them all the time, or even in their vacant time. They should communicate, good communication. Talk to them, let them feel that they are loved back to the Philippines. They appreciate the work, that they appreciate being far from their family, something like that. It can make the OFW feel at ease, like feel relaxed, mind, and this kind of stuff. So it's really important. Lots of them really, it happens that commit suicide because of homesick or any other problems. You should communicate also what's happening to their, especially for those OFW that they have this very violent, or what's the good term? Not good employers, especially. I know all about because of the Filipino nurses. I work, okay, I read it already. We don't do that. Maybe one or two souvenirs from a special one, but no, we don't save up space for that in our suitcase. Yeah, that's really happens only in the Philippines. They usually bring 70% cocoa chocolate to the Philippines. That's true. We have lots of sorts of chocolates here in the Philippines, like the cacao tree. The I don't know why we have this kind of attitude. It happens to me actually because we have this mindset that because we are of W, we have to impress that we have chocolates. So every now and then, bring chocolate, chocolate. Yeah, a big budget. I always go pretty much empty-handed to PH and buy my clothes there as a souvenir for myself. I bought myself a barong. Barong! What did you do with the barong? Because we just use the barong in the Philippines for like if any occasion. I have a Filipina ex coworker who always sends money to her mother in the Philippines. Yes, that's true. It's not what do you call uh, it's always happens, Sir John. Like Filipinos always sending money to the Philippines, send money to the Philippines. Some of them really send most of their salaries, or even sometimes all of the salary. They will send it to the Philippines because the more that, like for example, I don't know why also when we are in the Philippines, our budget was just too small. But then, when someone of the family go to other country as an OFW, the budget increases. So that's the problem also. That's why the family, the family sometimes uh, they're expecting if you send them like at first month a big amount and then the next month lesser amount, the family sometimes they complain. So we should also discipline ourselves, especially for those OFW, to discipline that this amount of money only will be sent every month also. But the family sometimes it increase the budget because you are already OFW. They sometimes they increase the budget. While you are in Philippines, the budget is just like this. Like let's say when you are in Philippines, your budget was just 10,000. Let's say 10,000. But then you are already OFW, the budget increases because you are already OFW. So I don't know why. Before when you were in the Philippines, 10,000 was enough. But when you are OFW already, the 10,000 is not enough anymore. I don't know why. I have Filipina. Okay, I read already this one. Billy, shout out to you, Billy TV. I still have it and wear it when it's hot outdoors and in the weekend. Wow. But I like the reactions whenever I wear that barong in the Philippines. Rarely wear shorts anyway. Hmm. She sent so much money that her mother was able to build a big house in the Philippines. Yeah, that's a problem. Uh, Sometimes it happens that you will send and send money for the budget of the house. But sometimes the budget for the house doesn't really go to the for that budget of the house. It goes to the other budget or other materials or other stuff. It doesn't go to the real money should be. Like for example, hello AJ, Glenn. Hello, good evening here. Good morning to you. Hello. We are talking about OFW. I don't know if you are familiar with OFW. It's an overseas Filipino workers abroad. So these are the common mistakes. So I'm explaining about it. So yeah, that's also common mistakes of the OFW, that sometimes we are trying to build or we are trying to invest to invest something, but the family in the Philippines, they are not really investing, or they are not really putting the money for your investment. They are spending it for any other means. So that's the problem. So sometimes we come back home, we are expecting that the house or the business is finished, or it's already been built, because we are sending so much money for that budget, and you were thinking that's, oh, I have already a house, I have already a business, I have already investment. But it's a surprise to you when you come back home that it's not yet built, it's not yet finished. It's really frustrating as an OFW, because you have the hard work and everything, but then suddenly the family, sometimes they're not telling the truth. So also they are abusing. Sometimes it happens like that. So it's so sad to think about, if it happens like you are expecting that your house is finished, but then when you come back home, it's not yet. And also, if like you are investing something and they didn't use the money for that investment, so it's really frustrating. So sad. It happens in real life here in the Philippines. So much incidents that happens like that. So also, the thing is, one of the common mistakes is like no plan of anything for like returning home. Like as an OFW, this is just, guys, this is just a suggestion. It's not, I'm not an expert, but this is just based on my experience, and it's just a little bit of suggestion. So if you guys like, if you plan to go back home for good, you should like plan of returning to Philippines with something, with investment. You should think of that before you go home for good. You should think of like investment, a house, um, business, something like that. You should think about that, and you should be strict when it comes to investing. Like, like for example, if you have you want to build a house, you should be strict, or you should nowadays you can call, you can have the receipts, take picture receipts and everything, and you be no, very strict when it comes to, okay, this one today, this wall, something like that, this wall, give me the receipts, give me the supporting papers. So we should be strict when it comes to investing your money, because it's your hard earned money. You should have something before you go home, because when you go home you don't have income, because you are just an OFW. So what you will do in the Philippines if you don't have nothing, if you have haven't invest anything. Like for example, if you have business in the Philippines, it's good because you will have an income. And then also, if you have a house, if you are just renting and you build a house, it's good because when you come back home, you will not rent a house. You don't have income anymore because you are an OFW. OFW work is not a regular work. It's not permanent. It's not stable. If you get sick, and you don't have money, you don't have savings, or what you will do, you don't have anything. So they should bear in mind all of this kind of stuff when you are OFW. So it's hard. Actually, in the Philippines, the reason why we go work abroad is because of the low, very low compensation here. The doctors, nurses, the good doctors and good nurses, skilled workers, professionals, usually they are they're working outside of the country. Like especially they, it's really a wish for everyone here in the Philippines to go to America, because you have a bigger compensation compared to other Europe, America. So those are the wishes, or those are the um, everybody's wish to work in that kind of country, because you guys have a higher exchange rate for your money. So it means to say we have a bigger compensation compared to other countries. You have if I work abroad or in the US and Europe, I have a big compensation because you have a higher exchange rate and also good compensation. So that's why the Filipinos, good doctors, good nurses, good skilled workers, good professionals, they work outside of the country because of the offer of the compensation. So a bigger compensation, higher compensation. So where I am now, I'm talking so much here. So wait lang. Still outdoors. Send so much money to the Philippines. Okay. Already read this one. AJ Fastener, shout out to you. Good evening here. And what's this? I remember the last time I was in the Philippines, a lot of little children would come up to me asking for money, and I would ask them where was their mother and father. Yeah, there are lots of children who are here in the Philippines that sometimes they are sending their children to, especially for those who are just living somewhere and they don't have money. It's very sad that sometimes they are really sending their children, or the children are really like they used to it because someone give them money. They will again, because they said the mindset is, oh, someone's giving us money, so next time we will come here again and again and again. But there are parents also that they are the one who send their, especially the beggars or the homeless, they are the ones that they send their children. They go there and ask for money to the people around the area, something like that. They are the ones that they send their children itself to ask for money, to ask help, or to ask anything. Especially for foreigners, they will really open their hands to you. They will really open their palm to you to ask something from you because they know that you have money. Jeff, not giving them usually money. They give them food. You can give them food, but not money. Sometimes Jeff give money for those old beggars that really deserve, and also for disabled person, something like that. But for children, sometimes it's not good to give them money because they will just buy for a cigarette or whatever that they want to give. They want to buy. Not a good idea to go home and end up the same way you left. PH. Yes, that's very true. That's very true, bestie. If that's the case, all the time abroad was actually pointless and wasted time with sacrifices. Yes, absolutely. Very true. Because um, they can invest in building apartment buildings and make money of that. Yes, the abroad, like OFW work, is not stable. It's not regular job, it's not permanent. So we should think, like Filipinos should think of the future. What will be the future when they come back home? What will happen when they come back home? Is we uh, would they have something to have income, like for example, if you get old, if you get sick, if you get like there are accidents, or someone is sick in the family. So they should save a little amount of money from their salaries every month, even just it's a small amount of money. When you are saving every month, it will help you save. Yeah, some of them for the skilled workers, they can build an apartment, but for the housemaids, um, what do you call it? Nannies, something like that, the very low compensation, it will take time for them to build a building or to build an apartment, because it's a kind of uh, a bigger amount of money to build. So to me, before when I was OFW, I have so much stuff to do. Sometimes buy and sell something, whatever I can do that I can earn money out of it, as long as it's a decent work. I did that while I am OFW. So yeah, sometimes I bought some dresses or because we have what do you call this one? We have this money that our employer. I was working in a royal family when I was an OFW. So we have some, what do you call this one? We have some gifts, money gifts sometimes. So I use that gift to roll that money, and then yeah, I save. But then I come back here uh, during the college days of my children. It's a kind of wrong way of, but it's a good thing that I met Jeff. So Jeff helps me. So when come back here to the Philippines, I use my money to build a business. So that business like took, yeah, like 3 years, 3.5 years, I think. So I built a business which is a restaurant. We call it Carinderia in the Philippines. And one part of it is a grocery store, and also I have two branches already. And I have, when it comes to, again, I'm telling this one on my live stream. I went through all this again. So a kind of business that fails because of family. So if you are having a family, if you're having a business that set aside your family, so your family is family, business is business. So that's what I learned. So yeah, but anyways, Jeff let me stop my business and sell it, so that's why I'm with him now, and he don't want me to have that business again, and that's why he is giving me the allowance for my children, because that business was for my children, for me to support my children, but then he let me stop and sell it. So yeah, and then he will be responsible for the for the allowance or the my children's needs for school. But if they finish, then even if he doesn't give me anything, so that I'm fine for that. I'm okay for that. So yeah, they can invest in building apartment buildings and make money out of that. Yes, that's very true. But you have to save much, because like for example, OFW, like the OFW that just having a salary for 25,000, let's say 25,000, that's the lowest one, 25,000. So your 25,000 you will send to Philippines, because of course the every day or every month needs, you need to send to them. Like for example, you are sending every month 15,000, so 10,000 will be for you. But as an OFW also, it's not whole 10,000 that you can save. Of course you need for yourself. So it will take time to save. So that's the point there. It will take time to save. So before you can build something or before you can invest something. For those who are skilled doctors, nurses, they can build the even like quickly because they have big salaries. So I'm off to McDonald's, and then the golf courses. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you, Jopa. Thank you so much. Take care. Thank you so much. As always, thank you. Uh, Without the business and saving, the stress is also worth something. Peace of mind is a good thing. Yes. Yes, that's true. You don't have to worry that you will lost something. I'm Ping Joe from Denny's. Hmm. They can always open up a business selling lechon. Philippines love lechon. Lechon. Yeah, but uh, okay, lechon is a piggery. Okay, you have to buy pig. Nowadays, pig is so expensive, and you will spend like 3 months before you get before that pigs, like the piglets, will grow, will, and because you have to take care of yourself to save money, because you're it will take 3 months, and then they will sell the lechon. And then how many, it's just so little, the profit of that, the gain is so little when it comes to lechon nowadays, because the pigs are so expensive. And then you will buy the feeds for the 3 months, you will buy the feeds, and then you will take care of it. So it's hard work also. Everything is hard work. The best thing that you can have in the Philippines is the rentals for apartments, something like that. Your profit is continuous, but it will take time. Of course, it will take time to save money. It will take time to get back your money, but no stress, because the business, like business, sometimes if you are successful with your business, it's uh, it's good for you if you are successful, because you will have a quick profit, or quick what do you call this one, savings. But if you failed in your business, nah, it's a headache. So everything is headache here. So for my own opinion, the best thing is to have a apartment, so you don't have any headache every month or every day. If you build that one, once you build it, it's already there. If you invest that one and it's finished, you're just collecting the money every now and then. Maybe there's a little headache sometimes, you have to fix something like that, but it's a big amount of money, of course, before you can build that apartment or rental property. So you can always open a business lechon, swing those calories out of your system. Lechon. If you okay, if you're selling the lechon, okay, if you're still selling the lechon per kilo, then maybe the family will get 3 kilos of it. So it will lessen your profit already. It's kind of funny thing. I got on the scale today. I was 159 pounds. Even in December, I was 108. Wow, that's too much, huh? Too much loose. So you can't gain any capitals. Yeah, it's okay if you are selling the whole ano lechon, but if you're selling per kilo, there's corruption that will happen. They will taste it, oink, and then they will set aside 1 kilo, something like that. So it's really a headache here in the Philippines, really. Compared to Chinese, the Chinese, even it's just 5 centavo, you will really suffer for that 5 centavo, but they are well disciplined when it comes to business. In the Philippines, the Filipinos really, some of the Filipinos, there are some that are strict, but there most of us here are not disciplined when it comes to business. That's why we always fail. Most of the successful, very successful businessmen here in the Philippines are the Chinese people. Chinese people are very successful. It's very rare that Filipinos are successful here. We have some successful business people here, but on the other side, or they have some loans in the bank, loans here, loans there. So it's so funny to think about this kind of stuff. So you can't gain capital. This is funny. So you can't gain any capital selling lechon. That's true. So yeah, the Filipinos really, when it comes to uh, coming home for good from as an OFW, they should have a stable income before they come and stay for good, especially when they are already old one and they're trying to come home for good. They should have stable income first. They should think of something that they will have stable income before they will go home for good. Like they will exit from where, what country where they are at. So the best thing for OFW to do is before coming home, they should have this. What do you think? This called the financial goal, savings, and future plan uh, for the future, for the future securities. Like for example, savings is good. The best one, saving is save money. Future plan, like for example, you have already saved something. If you can build something to have an income, so at least you have money, you have invested something. So future, like for example, if you get old, if you get retired, if you will retire for good, something like that, so you should think in the future. And then if you get sick, you have money in the bank, something like that. So because the OFWs take like 20 years, 10 years from abroad, and then they will come back home. Sometimes they will come back home with nothing. So there are people like that. So that's a kind of advice for everybody. When I visit, I will buy the lechon manok and baboy. We will enjoy the foodies. Oh yeah, budol fight. One lechon in the middle, and then on the side rice. Tada! The side rice, and we will put some seafoods, and then also some veggies on the side, and then in a long table. First, we will put the banana leaf, then lechon, then put on the side rice, pancit, veggies like eggplant, something like that. Then what else? Seafoods, toink. Wow, nice. All on banana leaves. Yes, banana leaf. And then you will eat by your hand, something like that. So that's budul fight. And that would be nice. Yahoo! So yeah, that's the attitude of Filipinos. Like for example, they go to beach. They will just have this budul fight, mixed fruit bowls as dessert. Yes, mixed bowls of dessert, and also the lechon there is in the middle. Lechon and fish. So let's say you'll buy lechon, you will budget like $500. It's too much, and then you have it's good for 15 to 20 persons already. So you will eat the whole day, and then you are in the beach, and then after you eat, you'll go to the beach, swim again. So that's the attitude of Filipinos. Filipinos will go swim and go to the beach, swim, go to the beach, eat, 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 go to the beach. So that's the attitude of Filipinos while they are in the beach. So they will just have budol fight, and whenever they come from the beach, they will eat by their hand. And then also if there are some bananas there, banana they will eat, and then also corn, the whole corn they will just eat. something like that. So it's fun to have a boodle fight. And then the attitude of Filipinos here when we go to the local Filipinos, because the rich people don't spend that much in the beach. For those Filipinos that we like me, we spend. I grew up with like that. We spend the whole day in the beach, like for example, the food are just on the table, and then we start swimming like 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock we will go to the beach and then come up again and then eat. And then after that, we go to the beach again, then eat. That's our attitude. I grew up with this kind of attitude before, but now I'm not doing that. A long time ago, I'm not doing that kind of stuff. But my family, when sometimes they go to the beach, they will do still doing like that. They will go to the beach and swim. To me, sometimes I'm swim, but not all the time. Like whole day, go to the beach and swim. Just maybe 30 minutes to 1 hour. I go and dive in the beach, and that's it. Then we'll eat, and then just talking and sitting down there because they will spend the whole day there because they are trying to because the cottage, we call it cottage, we rent a cottage for whole day. So it it's for the whole day, like until 5 o'clock you are allowed to rent. So your payment is until 5 o'clock. So we're just consuming the rent for until 5 o'clock. So they are going to the beach, swim, eat, swim, something like that. So me, I'm just sitting down, and one time maybe I will swim 30 minutes or to 1 hour, and then just sitting down there to feel the breeze from the beach. So mix balls with dessert. I saw on FB that people were using fake 1,000 peso bills. The lady that posted it showed it on FB, a fake bill she received at her business. Oh yeah, Sir Bill, be careful. I mean, Sir John, be careful in the Philippines. Sis Irene, matulog ka na. Okay lang, mag-end na ako. 3 minutes na lang. Sir Ja, there are lots of fake bills here in the Philippines. So be careful of, especially for changing your money. Or have a good night, Irene. Have a good night, sis Irene, said Bestie Dennis. It's all over the Philippines, so be careful with 1,000 peso bill in the Philippines. There are lots of fake already here. But now, if you can have the GCash here in the Philippines, GCash is working everywhere already. Even in small stores, they have already this QR code only, and then uh, you are just uh, uh, use your QR code, or you can use your credit card. Usually, credit cards are everywhere. And also, if you change your money, go to the uh, money changer, or even if you can go to the bank. But usually in the bank here, they have so much requirements. Just money changer. If you come to the Philippines, don't go to the money changer in some of the airports because they have a very low exchange rate. You should come to the mall like SM Mall, go to their customer service section, customer service area. They have a higher, that's the highest exchange rate. Like, for example, if you want to change your dollars into peso, don't go to in the airport. It's very low exchange rate compared to the other money changer. They're good, it's fine, but the one in the airport, it's very low exchange rate. And if you buy, they're very high in buying. If you buy dollars there, like for example, we buy dollars there, it's high price. And also the exchange rate, when you exchange your dollars there, it's too too low. That's the thing. So it's just a kind of advice for you guys. Also, when one more thing about OFW, trusting your money. Like for example, if you want to spend or you want to save money in the Philippines, back to Philippines, sometimes trusting your money with a wrong person makes you like frustrated. So for those OFW that they want to save money, they want to spend, or they want to. Yes, that's true. It's high now, 60 pesos already. So good for those of you guys, for those foreigners that want to buy property or buy something in the Philippines, because it's a higher, this is the highest rate ever, 60 pesos. It becomes higher and higher nowadays. So yeah, good for you guys here in the Philippines. So yeah, the last thing that I can say about OFW, you have to if you're trying to save money or trust someone, choose the person that can be trusted, and check if really she or he can be trusted to save your money or save an investment, or uh, invest a thing for your hard-earned money. So be careful of that. And also, you don't forget to uh, take good care of yourself, because sometimes OFW they don't care about themselves. So you have to take care of yourself, control or balance your thinking, because sometimes we are overthinking of so much problems in the back to Philippines. So we should uh, also think about ourselves. Hopefully, the exchange rate stays like that when I get there in May. Probably it will stay like that, Sir John, because it's increasing rapidly nowadays. 60.25. It was 60 point. Yeah, this is the highest one. So, any more questions, Paul? Because I need to end my live stream in 5 minutes. So, yeah, I 1 euro is now 68 peso. Wow. When I was there last time, I only get around 57 peso. That was 2 years ago, bestie, or 1 year ago. Yeah, 1 year ago. Peso for 1 euro. Oh, a big. It's good when you come back here, because it's already uh, getting high. Exchange rate are getting high. So, okay, one more thing that I can say or I can suggest to this are just related to what I said. So, like too much financial responsibility for responsibility for OFW to the family. You should control uh, the responsibility that you because sometimes you are responsible for everything, so you should discipline yourself when it comes to responsibility, to to not over impressed or over impressing that you're helping so much. You are taking all the responsibilities even though it's not your responsibility already, like what do you call the extended family. So we have that kind of attitude as a Filipino. It's not bad to help other family of yours, uh, uh, even though it's not your responsibility. Sometimes also you can, but you just have to manage it, not all the time. So just a kind of advice. So, like for example, sometimes we OFW have to help our brothers or sisters that they have already their own family. Sometimes it's not bad to help, but not all the time that it comes to the point that you don't have anything already just to impress that you will really help. In emergencies, yes, it's okay, but for not emergencies, so it's already another story. So it's just a kind of advice for you guys. So, anyways, I have to end my live stream, guys. So, any one of you want to ask questions? Have a phenomenal night. Getting ready to prepare my breakfast now. Well, thank you so much, Sir John. It was fun, really, to have you here, guys. Thank you so much. Bestie, appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much for the colorful night again, for my blue night. Thank you so much. And to Sir John that joining me here always. Thank you so much. Appreciate it a lot po. Thank you, and thank you so much. And to all of you guys here, Jopa, thanks a lot. Thank you so much po, as always. Who else here? Good morning. I mean, good morning to you there, Sir Glenn. Glenn is AJ Fastener. So thank you so much for coming to my live stream. And who else here? Sir Billy TV. Thank you so much. And uh, Sis Irene, the Arlene, and who else here? Sir Bill. Thank you so much, Sir Bill. And also, who else here? So to say thank you to everyone. Sis Cherry, thank you so much. Kuya Au, thank you po sa pagdalaw sa aking live stream. Mother dear, si Mother pala nandito. OM, Sir, Get great sharing. Thank you so much. Superb like done. Hindi ko pala ito nabigyan ng pato. Thank you so much, Sir and Sir Bill, Sis Irene. Thank you. And who else here? Who's here? Bestie, did you read the first message? The first message. I've come to marry you. Tell me where I sign the marriage certificate. I would love to share new experiences with you that would make you remember me always. I make work fun. Waiting home. Oh my God, didn't even say knock knock. This was my first message that I got. My God. Allah, I did not say. Diyos ko, Lord. Was so scary. I'm so scared. So thank you so much, Sir John. Thanks a lot po. Bestie, thank you so much, Jopa and Sir Bill and every one of you here, guys. Thank you so much. It's so funny when I open up my live stream. That's the first message I read. Ala, I did not saw that. Anyways, Bestie, thank you so much. Take care. And Sir John, thank you so much. Jopa and then everyone here, thank you so much a lot. Have a blessed night and God bless us all. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.